Good morning, it's Josh, and I'm reading from the Peshitta, the Aramaic New Testament, the spoken language of Jesus Christ of Nazareth. I'm going to start in chapter 8, verse 1. Yet the chief matter of all this is that for us there is a Rab Kumre, a priest chief, who sits at the right of the throne of the greatness in the Shmaya, the heavens, and has become the minister of the house of holiness and the tabernacle of truth, which was put together by Allah, God, and not a son of mankind. For every Rab Kumre, priest chief, that is established, draws near with offerings and sacrifices. Because of this, it is fitting that this one also has something to draw near with. If he were on the Ara, the earth, he wouldn't be a Kumra, a priest, because there are Kumre, priests, who draw near with offerings according to the law, who minister the pattern and the shadow of those things of the Shmaya, the heavens, according to what was said unto Moshe, Moses, when he was making the tabernacle. Behold, make everything in the pattern shown unto you on the mountain. But now Yeshua Meshicha, Yeshua the Anointed One, has received a better ministry than that one, also a better covenant, whom he was made the mediator, with better promises from those which had been given. For if it were that the first had no blame, there would be no place for this second one. For he faulted them, saying, Behold, the days are coming, says Maria, the Lord Yahweh, and it will be accomplished concerning the house of Israel, and concerning the house of Judah, a new covenant. Not according to that covenant I gave unto their fathers, the day that I took hold of their hand, and cast them from the land of Mitzrayim, Egypt, and because they didn't remain in my covenant, I also despised some among them, says Maria, the Lord Yahweh. Now this is the covenant he gives unto the house, those among the house of Israel. After those days, says Maria, the Lord Yahweh, I will give understanding of my law, entering and writing it upon their hearts, being for them Allah, God, and they being for me an Amma, a people. And no man will teach the son of his city, and also neither unto his brother, saying, Now Maria, the Lord Yahweh. Know Maria, the Lord Yahweh. Because everyone will know me, from the youngest to the oldest, and they will be absolved from unrighteousness, and their sins will not again be mentioned unto them. Who, when sang the new, the first was made old, and what is antiquated and old is near to decaying. Now I'll read Hebrews 8 in the Berean Interlinear Bible, or the Greek and English. Let's listen and see if this adds any flair, color, meaning to the text. Biblical Greek was the business language of Jesus' day. The New Testament, much of the New Testament was penned in Greek. Kaphaleon de epi tois legamenois, toiatan exomen, arxeria, hos ekathesen en dexia tau tronu, tes megalosenes, megalesunes, entois aranois. The sum now of the things being spoken of is this: such we have a high priest, who sat down at the right hand of the throne of the majesty in the heavens. Ton hagion leturgas, kai tes skenes tes alethines, hen epithen, ho kurias, auk anthropos. In the holy places a minister, and in the tabernacle true, which has pitched the Lord, not man. Verse 3. Pasgar arxiarios, eston proferian, dorati, kai thusias, kathestatai, hothen anagakeion, exiantikai tauton, ho prasanegeke. Even for high priests, in order to offer gifts both and sacrifices, is appointed, wherefore it was necessary to have something also for this one, that he might offer. Verse 4. Emen aun en epi ges aud an en erios anton ton praferonton kata noman ta dora. If certainly then he were on earth, not even would he be a priest, there being those offering according to law the gifts. 5. Hoitines hupadegmati kai skia letriausen ton epuranion kathos kexrematistai muesis melon epitelien ten skenen horagar fesen poesis pantacataton topan ton dextenta soito ere, who a copy and shadow serve of the heavenly, as was divinely instructed Moses, being about to complete the tabernacle. See that, for he says, you shall make all things according to the pattern, having been shown you in the mountain. The New Covenant, verse 6. Nunne de diaferoteras tetuxen liturgias hoso kai preponos esten diathekes mesites hetes epi preposen epagelias nenomathetetia. Now, however, more excellent, he has obtained a ministry, as much as also of a better he is covenant, the mediator, which upon better promises he has enacted. Verse 7. Egarhe prote ekene hen amemtas auk an dioteras exeteto topas. If for the first that had been faultless, not for a second would have been sought a place. 8. Memphonemas gar autus lege idu emeria arxantai legia kurias kai suntelisso epiton oikon Israel kai epiton oikan Iuda diakeken Kenan, finding fault, for with them he said, Behold, the days are coming, says the Lord, and I will ratify with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah a covenant new. Wow, I will ratify. I wonder, let's see what that word is. Sinteleso, to bring to an end, fulfill, accomplish. Wow. 9. Aukata ten diatheken hen epuesa tois patresen auton en emera epelebemenu moites geras auton exe gagen autosek ges aeguptu aeguptau hati autu auk enamenan ente diatheke mau kago emelesa auton lege kurias. Not according to the covenant that I made with fathers of them in the day of having taken hold by me the hand of them to lead them out of the land of Egypt, because they not did continue in the covenant of me, and I disregarded them, says the Lord. Verse 10. Hatiaute he diatheke hen diathesomai to oiko Israel. For this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel. Metates emeras ekenas lege kurias didaos namus mao esten dianian auton kai epi pardias auton cardias auton grofo autos. After the days, those, says the Lord, putting laws of me into the mind of them, and upon hearts of them I will inscribe them, and I will be to them for God, and they will be to me for a people. Verse 11. Kai au me didogzosen ekostas ton poleten auto kai ekastas ton adelphon auto. And no, not shall they teach it the neighbor of him, and each the brother of him. Lego genote, ton kurion hati pantes edesusen me. Apo mikro, ios magalu auton. And no, not shall they teach each the neighbor of him, and each the brother of him, saying, I know the Lord, because all will know me, from the least to the greatest of them. Hati Elios, osomai, tes edakias, auton kaiton, amartion, auton au me manesto eti. Because merciful I will be toward the iniquities of them, and the sins of them. No, not I shall remember more. Verse 13. Ento legen, kainen, pepaleoken, ten protento, de paleomenon, kai geroskon egus ephonismu. In saying new, he had made obsolete the first, that then growing old and aging is near vanishing. Wow, I like that, verse 12. and the sins of them, no, not shall I remember more. God forgives us through Jesus, the new covenant. Powerful statements.